I will take your job, John. I'm smarter than you, and I never take a bathroom break.
What if John Stossel were a robot? Could it do his job just as good as the real-life flesh and blood John Stossel?
Well, it is the topic of his show tonight. And the real John Stossel, or Are You a Robot, joins us right now to discuss.
You'll never know, will you?
So is technology good or bad for business, for Americans?
It's been wonderful so far. There are some people now who say, gee, the Industrial Revolution replaced our muscles. This is replacing our brains. That'll replace us. We won't have jobs. The president said airport kiosks take away jobs. But come on, 90% of Americans used to work on farms.
Sure.
Now it's 1%. All those other people found jobs, and we still had 4% unemployment.
Right.
Same secretaries and phone operators have been replaced.
Right
They
now,
found
Arumba
jobs.
is taking care of, is vacuuming my living room.
And it takes away drudgery jobs and gives us better opportunities.
And we've been doing stories about how different car makers are working on cars that drive themselves. Soon, maybe fewer accidents because we don't actually have to drive.
Not good for
A
chauffeurs.
gizmo like that'll do the driving for
That's
us.
Google's. And it's hard to get your brain around that, but 3 states have legalized it. Then the feds say, no, you can't sell them. But look, 30,000 people are killed, mostly because of us stupid drivers making mistakes.
Right.
So this apparently is better. Now, it still needs more tests, but maybe by next year.
What about designer babies?
This is one that's coming, and it makes people very uncomfortable. It's illegal to monkey with the genes now, but if your neighbor may go to some other place, do it illegally. If your neighbor's kid is going to get the smart, the beautiful, the intelligent gene, are you not going to do it? You don't want your kid to fall behind.
So your kid's not scoring in these games on the weekends because the genetically engineered kid gets the ball all the time.
But, John, what happens, too, when the regulations step in, right? So government gets in there, gets a hand in technology. The result is what?
Well, government has the power to use force, and they can kill this stuff off, and they do delay it. I think the Silicon Valley blossomed because it was far from Washington, and the bureaucrats didn't know what was going on, and we got all this innovation. They'll try to kill a lot of it, like driverless cars.
Sure. You know what? The IRS could use some technology because apparently they're using about 1985 technology with the Lois Lerner's
All these government
computer.
agencies use. They can't order new equipment because the rules are this thick. That's why it's good this goes on outside government.
Do you promise to talk about this on your show tonight?
I do. Well, all kinds of versions of it. 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Okay.
Starring John Stossel as John Stossel.
There he is.
The man promises, not the robot.